This One's Wife. Bye-bye, Montecito. Ah, yes. This One's Wife has been looking to lap up the fuel caused by the fallout from Bell End Game. But that's not going to stop her pushing out some PR puff pieces as well. And The Sun picks up on mega move. This One's Wife and Prince Harry to leave £11 million, 9-bedroom Montecito mansion and move to LA. They're moving again, are they? This One's Wife and Prince Harry reportedly want to move closer to Hollywood. Fuck knows why. She doesn't belong to it and never will. As sources claim they're planning on ditching their Montecito mansion. Probably this is spin because they can no longer afford it. According to TMZ, the royal duo are considering a move to Los Angeles after previously house hunting in Malibu, California, which appears to have come to nothing. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were previously said to be keen to snap up a £6.3 million plot of land in the sunny area of Malibu, which came with a huge mansion, a pool, guardhouse, seating terrace, and fire pit. However, it looks as if the lavish project has been put on a pause. As it was recently announced that This One's Wife, 42, and Harry, 39, are now taking interest in different properties around the posh LA neighborhood. Well, I'm sure we'll all sleep better at night for knowing this. The source, TMZ reported, added that the two haven't toured any houses as of yet, as the search for the perfect spot still continues. Some might say that would be at the bottom of the ocean. This One's Wife and Harry currently live in a home up the coast in Montecito with their 2 kids, Prince Archie, 4, and his toddler sister Princess Lilibet, 2, in case you'd forgotten that was the case. The move to Los Angeles makes perfect sense, as the couple have been attending a never-ending stream of events in Hollywood, and if they decide to settle on the mega mansion, they could become neighbours to a number of celebs, including Leonardo DiCaprio, who I can safely say would not give a rat's ass about their presence, Paris Hilton, who would say, "That's not hot," in relation to This One's Wife, and Ellen DeGeneres. I thought they lived near her already. Is she going to move with them? Does she come with the package? How fascinating. Another reason the duo were considering making Los Angeles their new home was the issue of privacy. Of course, it's so important to them. It runs through the centre of them like the lettering in a stick of Blackpool rock, that they must have this privacy. After all, they're never seen out and about. She's never seen dancing in tinfoil like a wasp has flown up her dress and stung her on the jacksie. It's never the case that she's seen waltzing around a farmer's market, or returning from the dentist, or having a hike in the middle of the road, or going to a burger place which is completely out of the way. No, she's rarely seen because her privacy is just so important. It's not the case that she turns up if one of our jowls is missing when she goes out shopping, or that she wears a beige outfit on a red carpet where she hangs around to the extent that she needs to be moved on, because after all, her privacy is very important. Apparently also, community is important to them. Absolutely it is. We're always hearing about the bake sales that she's enjoying and that she's involved in, that Harry has joined the local Rotary Club, that This One's Wife has been out and about leafleting in the community. Yes, they're both community champions. And apparently that's at the top of the list for This One's Wife and her hubby. However, after the duo potentially moving to Malibu hit the news all over the world, the lavish multi-million property became a magnet for paparazzi and news coverage. Did it? Which in turn created safety concerns for the royal couple and ultimately steered them away. Or perhaps more realistically, they couldn't afford it. TMZ claimed that the Sussexes have talked about selling the £12 million Montecito mansion they purchased in June 2020. The sprawling 9-bed, 45,000 bathroom home in Santa Barbara County sits on, and here we go again, 5.4 acres of land and boasts a library, office, spa, gym, game room, wine cellar, and 5-car garage, it's been said. The estate also features sweeping lawns, tiered rose gardens, tall Italian cypress trees, blooming lavender, olive trees, a tennis court, 2 trees that Archie believes are his parents', a tea house, a children's cottage, and a pool, which interestingly never appears to be fenced off, which I'd assume you would do if you had young children. But the neighbours in the area have allegedly complained of their presence, and why not? According to TMZ, the fellow residents of the neighbourhood are said to be upset by the swarms of paparazzi photographers and helicopters flying over, undoubtedly encouraged by this one's wife. Most locals have even gone as far as claiming that their mere presence is driving folks wild. As a result, the site reported. It is said that for the most part, complaints centre around concerns that everyone's privacy is being compromised as a result of Harry and this one's wife's presence. This one's wife and Prince Harry first met in 2016, in case you'd forgotten, and tied the knot in a jaw-dropping ceremony 2 years later, in case you'd forgotten. However, in January 2020, the couple stepped down as senior royals, in case you'd forgotten, and started a new life in California, in case you'd forgotten, in a move that was soon dubbed Megxit. After leaving the UK, the two signed media deals with Spotify as well as Netflix, in case you hadn't realised this had been mentioned before. However, one of their projects' animated series Pearl was dumped by the streaming giant, in case you had forgotten. The duo have since remained critical of the royal family, in case you've been living under a rock. Well, there's the super sore away sun, telling us something that we probably already know and is unlikely to come to pass, but once again it's suggested that they're on the move, and that wherever they're going to move to, people don't want them to move to it, because they're going to compromise privacy. Once again, it's fuel for this one's wife, as she's spoken about. Whether there's any truth in the matter, well, you can work that out for yourselves. But it shows the necessity of keep having information put out there about them by talking about her, and this time triangulating the audience with the suggestion that they're going to move property, that they're going to leave Montecito. It may well, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, simply spin, that they can no longer afford the Montecito mansion, which is something that has been repeatedly suggested, and therefore they're making it sound like they want to move for privacy concerns, when in actual fact they may well be joining Tent City instead. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.